countdown, 2, 1, and go. As they get set, they'll be hitting the start button at the same time. The Dragon Feeny on the left-hand side of your screen, Yellow Killer Bee on the right. And already 9, what genre of Mario are we seeing here?
Got a little Super Mario 3D World, how about that? And the slopes coming out immediately, and this is already a new feature. This block, when you ground pound it, immediately goes to its full extent and unveils a new pathway.
The Dragon Feeny in early lead decides to go with the right path, and so does Yellow Killer Bee. And we see here, Vish, a couple of different paths in these exclamation blocks, providing a little bit of a challenge early on.
Yeah, this is the new feature, as Nine pointed out. So you want to be able to use the ground pound to get all of them fully expanded. And from there, you can make your way through this level. But I'm surprised that both of them went to the right off the bat. And definitely a little bit of a lead for Yellow Killer Bee, but I wonder how she's going to traverse through the rest of the stage now.
Yellow Killer Bee buzzing her way up towards the top. The Dragon Feeny trying to get a couple of those wall jumps. And the Yellow Killer Bee into the tube early on. And 9, here we go. Our first look at the car. Go ahead, strap in your seatbelt and get ready for some fun here.
Well, I think I've seen this before. The bounce and going all the way up here. This is all about conserving your momentum. The trick in this segment of the level is you can't mess up because you don't get a chance to build speed a second time.
Yellow Killer Bee driving underneath the thumb. Oh, no, it's a couple of springs. Has to make a U-turn and go back into traffic. Meanwhile, the Dragon Feeny on your left-hand side still trying to navigate those exclamation blocks. And Yellow Killer Bee, a little collision coverage right there. She bumps into the spikes, looking for the exclamation block, and she's on to the next part here. And already, you see the different things that can be thrown at these players. Dragon Feeny deciding to go to the left, but Vish, Yellow Killer Bee, we've got Cat Mario right now.
Oh, Cat Mario is finally making his appearance, and I like it. I like that Dragon Feeny tried on the right side and figured that she couldn't do it, so she went to the left side where she has the mushroom trampolines, and maybe that would be an easier time for her to traverse through this. But Yellow Killer Bee with a huge lead right now. That needs to use the crawl feature, the wall climb feature there with the Meowser, or the Cat Mario. Doing a great job already here. We got 2 options again with the blue and green. Green, of course, actually goes a little bit slower than the blue.
And 9, Yellow Killer Bee, she's not kidding around. You have to make sure that you handle these moving blocks, and those springs can throw players off quite a bit. When we talked to them prior to this, they said the one obstacle they don't like are springs.
It was a universal answer that they don't like, and you see that Yellow Killer Bee right now is trying to use wall jumps and stay ahead of that platform. But you got to be careful as you're making the jump. I think she's starting to figure it out here. The combination of the climb as well as the wall jumps might get her up, and that's another level clear.
Yellow Killer Bee scratching her way to the top, sees the tube at this point, and Yellow Killer Bee continues to extend her lead. Vish, we've already seen a variety of obstacles. More springs coming up here. Yellow Killer Bee trying to go on the treadmill. A couple of treadmills up in the air, though. I wonder if those coins should lead her there, Vish.
Right, yeah. It feels like you want to follow the coins typically when you see these kind of levels, and the arrows specifically. The on-off switch is a new feature here in this Mario Maker 2, which actually turns the directions of the conveyor belts. And Yellow Killer Bee makes it all the way to the finish line.
Buzz. Yellow Killer Bee, the first one to cross the finish line. Impressive right there. Dragon Feeny will have 30 seconds left to finish up the level. We see already these alternating pink and blue blocks. You have to have a lot of really precise timing with this here, 9.
Yep, you saw right there. If you don't get the jump off at the right time, you will fall through. And that's the difference between this left and right side. This is more timing based, whereas that right side was about identifying which block you had to use.
Okay, Dragon Feeny avoiding some thwomps right there, hopping on top of those happy clouds, getting inside the tube. Yellow Killer Bee, meanwhile, just sitting back, chilling. She already crossed the goal. An impressive job by our first 2 speedrunners handling that.